Hey guys, here we are back at the bungalow. I think we've just got the back of the house and the roof to do. Oh gosh, is that a volcano? Wow. Okay. Oh goodness, that seems very loud, doesn't it? Let's turn that down a smidgen. There we go. Couldn't hear myself think with that. I think we'll get this house done today. It shouldn't be too bad. There's not a whole lot left, honestly. It really is just this back half and the roof, which I think is very doable. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying this series, whoever is watching it. It is very relaxing to me, so I hope it's also relaxing for you. I feel like it is, right? It's very satisfying just to get things clean, which I should be doing in real life. But it's a lot easier in the game. You don't have to clean up after yourself or anything. You just go in here and power wash everything, and then you're done. You leave. Yeah, I can do that. Doing it in real life is a bit more involved. Not that it's not doable, I just don't want to. That's actually one of my main struggles in life is that it's not that I can't do things, it's often that I just don't feel like it. So I am working on that as a person. I'm sure we've all gone through that. It can be a struggle, I don't want to do laundry, but laundry needs to be done. So yeah, nobody's gonna do it for me so much, But it's just, I don't know, it's a lot easier even in real life if it's someone else's things. I can do your laundry, that's not a problem. It's when it comes time to do my own laundry that I'm like, I don't want to. So, who needs clean clothes? And it turns out that I do. So, it has to be done. But I would happily do someone else's, you know? Yeah. I don't know what to talk about today, guys. Last time we talked about bartering and how it's a pretty good system. We need to do more of that as a society. I think that would be beneficial for everyone. Maybe today we should talk about helping others. I know, I sound like a daycare program or something. But I don't know, like when you check the news and check social media, it's a bunch of negative stuff a lot of the time. So I don't want to be adding to the negative in the world. Enough people already do that. Yeah, I don't want to add to woe is me, the world is terrible, every man for himself, because I don't think that's how we were meant to live. We as a society choose to live in groups. Why don't these groups of people help each other more? It's not like we don't have the resources. I mean, I know not everybody has everything, but again, barter, trade for what you need. If you have something and someone else needs it, what do they have that you could also use? You know? So if you see someone that needs help them. We're not in this alone. We don't have to be in this alone. It's not, survival of the fittest, every man for himself. We are past that kind of thinking, We don't live in a cave. We're not being attacked by bears every day in my country. I'm sure there are places in the world that are, but here in America, we really don't have that much survival to worry about. We need food, we need water, we need shelter. Everything else is monetary, which I know is a requirement. It sucks. I hate that it is. but it is the thing that we need. If you can't pay your bills, you can't live, you know? But I don't know. I think society's a little messed up. Um, I do think, basic human rights should be free. People need water, people need food, people need somewhere warm to be. Why can't we just help them with that, you know? I try to help when I can. It's difficult in the winter. In the spring and summer, we do grow a garden and we do help as many people as we can have access to fresh fruits and vegetables from our garden. But we're not a commercial farm. Like, I can't grow 87 pounds of tomatoes every week. I mean, I feel like we almost did this year on accident. But I can't do that. But if we all team up together, if I grow 4 tomato plants and you grow 12 corn plants, and then our other neighbor grows, I don't know, green beans. Between that, we should all be able to split something, you know? One tomato plant makes way more than one person can eat. Same with green beans. Same with, what did I say the other person had? Corn? I don't remember. But most vegetables make way more than one person can eat, especially if you do more than one plant. So I'm not sure why as a society we don't do that. You know, my neighbors don't grow a garden. I give them what I can from mine, but they don't grow their own food. They don't have the resources that I do, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not your thing. Don't feel like that has to be your thing. I do think if you haven't given it a shot, you should, just because that's a source of your own food, kind of being a little self-sustainable. Now, I'm not saying that we should be self-sustainable to a level where we never have to go to the grocery store. That would be lovely, but that does take time. That is expensive. That is not it's not cheaper in the long run. When you're starting out, it's a lot cheaper to just go to the grocery store and buy what you need that you don't have. Maybe grow some. Oh, there's little footprints. But yeah, it's a lot cheaper in the beginning to go to the grocery store. Like, we have chickens for eggs, and we sell our eggs for more than the grocery store does, and that's just because we have had these chickens since they were babies. We spent money to hatch them. We spent money to take care of them, feed them, water them, clean up after them, all of that. And then, heat lamps, things like that, uses electricity. And then you get them moved out of the house, which is great because they're not in your house anymore. That's kind of an adventure sometimes. And yeah, you move them out of the house and you get them set up outside, which is usually inside a coop or a fenced-in area that you built, bought, something like that. We do build most of ours just to save a little bit of money, and we do have the skills to do that. If you don't, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're just going to buy one, that's fine. I'm not here to gatekeep chickens, But, so we save a little bit on buying that, and they still eat when they're outside. Plus, chickens don't lay eggs for 6 months at least. So for 6 months, you are feeding these birds. They are not providing you any eggs. You're not eating them, so they're not providing you meat. You are still feeding them. You are still watering them. You have used electricity to bring them into this world if you have used an incubator. They have been in your house. They have had a heat lamp. Even if you let the mom chicken hatch them and raise them, as like nature does, you're still feeding, watering, depending on the time of the year, maybe also a heat lamp. The cage, coop, fenced-in area still needs to be a thing. So yeah, by the time we get a dozen eggs off of some chickens, we have put hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into them. Which now is okay. We've got the fence, we've got everything. We've got the heat lamps. Our main cost right now, in the spring it will be different because we will be hatching more babies. So we'll have that electricity and a little bit more extra. But right now, everybody is an adult. Everybody is laying eggs. I mean, it's winter, so they've slowed down a bit. Where's this dirt? There we go. But, yeah, right now, we're not technically getting free eggs because we are still paying for feed. That's a lifelong thing. And water. And any repairs we need to do. Yeah. So our eggs are still not free, even for us, and we own the chickens. But it is really fun, and we know where our eggs come from, and we know that they are healthy, and we know that the chickens are healthy and happy, and we know what they're eating, and we know when they are on any medication, so we can avoid that. And yeah, I think it's great to just be involved with the process of knowing where your food comes from. And if you can do that in any way, I think chickens are a great way to start, or maybe a little garden. You can even garden in pots. I've done it. And then, it won't supply all of your food for yourself, but you'll have something that you'll know where it came from and you made it happen. And there's something just very nice about it. Yeah. So you should give that a try. I said I was going to talk about being nice today, didn't I? I went down the chicken rabbit hole. Well, also be nice. That's important. Can I use this one? Am I stuck on a chimney? Here we go. We are almost done with this house. Do I have to get in the gutters? I do. Okay. That's a challenge, but all right. Can you clean gutters like this in real life? I've never tried this. But that feels like it would be a lot faster than climbing up there with a bucket. I'm going to have to give that a shot. Not now, it's cold outside. Maybe in the springtime. How do you get... Okay. Maybe not, because how do you get a pressure washer up a ladder? Maybe if I just get a really long pressure washer hose? Because ours isn't long enough to reach to the roof, I don't think. Maybe it is, but not very far. I'd have to move it a lot. Has anybody ever done that? Do you guys know? I've never done that. We've talked about pressure washing. We're back to pressure washing. We've talked about doing that to our roof because we've got some moss and things growing up there where the tree overhangs it. But I never thought to do the gutters. If I could do the gutters while we're up there, that would help a lot. Because our gutters haven't been cleaned out in a little bit. Just because we've been busy. It's kind of an equally busy, lazy kind of thing. Nobody wants to clean gutters. So that is definitely on the list for the springtime. Hopefully that will not fall solely onto me. I don't think it will. But, yeah. We're going to have to try to pressure wash it. Is it pressure wash or pressure wash? I really need to look that up. I promise I will look that up. I'll try to remember to look that up, okay? I have a bad memory. I'm doing my best. Is this whole roof included in this? Because that would be kind of cool. Is that getting anything? Not really from that far away. Sorry, I forgot I was supposed to hold the camera still so you guys don't get car sick all the time. Motion sickness, not car sickness. You know what I mean. I don't want to make you dizzy by spinning the camera around a lot. We're almost done, I think, though. And then we'll get to move on to, I don't know what's next actually. There's some really cool things to be washed in this game. I know there's like a tree house and some bonus levels that are pretty cool. They definitely take a while. It is definitely not a one episode kind of place, but yeah, it's really cool. I like the variety in this game. They've given a nice selection of things to wash. You know, like this is a normal house. We did a van. We did just a backyard. You know, you don't have to be climbing up roofs all the time. I feel like they've done a really good job with this game, and not many people seem to know about it, you know? It is a very niche game. I imagine. I enjoy it. That doesn't mean anyone else will. I have a strange taste in games. I like tedious. I understand that most people do not, but I think it's great. Like I'm cleaning gutters in a video game, you know? That's not a thing that I imagine everyone loves. I do. Some of you seem to really enjoy watching this. Some of you have actually purchased this. So I'm not alone in enjoying it. I just know that it's not for everyone. But I do think you should give it a shot. I think it's on sale right now on Steam. I'm not sure how much it's on sale, but it isn't a particularly expensive game to start with. I know I caught it on sale and it was like under $20, which has been well worth it because I'm still playing it and it's been probably a year since I purchased it. So yeah, I'm actually playing it again. You know, I reset all my progress and here I am again playing this game, which I love. Very well done. Speaking of games, I promise I will get back to Phasmophobia. It kind of started to scare me too much, and I was thinking about it at night and when I was trying to go to sleep, and it was just not working for me. So I was taking a couple days off. I also did try to record a video yesterday, and I absolutely forgot to hit record the whole time. So yeah, that video, I made it. It just didn't make it into video form. I was there, but you guys will never know that. So I might try again today. I might try again tomorrow. I'm a little busy in real life right now. I've got to get a package sent to my parents for the holidays. And our theme for the holidays, because we are broken and broke, is if we didn't make it, you're probably not getting it. So we've been making a lot of homemade things. We've got, you know, things from our garden. We grew loofah this year, so we have loofahs that needed to be prepared. They're already dry, you know, but you have to like make them look like a loofah that you would want to use, not a strange looking green bean plant. So we're doing that. We're making some soap, which is actually a really cool process. We're also making some candles with the beeswax and lip balms, things like that. I'm making some bread. It's actually in the refrigerator right now because I've never made, I don't know what it's called. It starts with an F. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try because every time I try, I almost say a really bad word. But it starts with an F, and it's that fancy bread that's kind of flat, and you put like herbs on it to look like little flowers and stuff. I've never made one of those, so I've got one of those. The recipe said it needed to rest in the refrigerator overnight, so I popped that in there last night. Gonna bake that today, send that to them. I'll probably make 2 out of it just so we can keep one so we know if it's edible before I send it to my parents. But it should be alright, I would think. I mean, it had 4 ingredients and I think I did it right, so I can't really mess it up. And if I do, oh well. That's how baking goes sometimes. If you want to try something new, it's probably, I mean, there's a chance that it'll come out absolutely perfect first try when you're baking. But there's a better chance that something's going to happen. You're going to run into a struggle. You're going to not do something exactly the way it says and then understand why it says it exactly the way it says. It might come out a little funny. You might have things you want to alter next time. So, yeah, I always make a smaller test, like if I'm doing bread, a smaller test loaf to try just to make sure that it is actually edible. Because sometimes it's not. Sometimes when I bake, it comes out like not good. But I'm learning. I'm not a professional chef. I'm not a professional baker. You know, I'm going out on a limb and I'm trying. And I think that's what matters. Oh gosh, I missed this whole section. I was like, what is still dirty? But yeah, it's not a bad thing to go out and try something new. There's no guarantees that you're going to be perfect at it first try. In fact, most people are not. You know, when you were a child and you wanted to read a book, did you immediately jump to reading chapter books? Probably not. I don't know why we put that pressure on ourselves as adults to, if we want to learn something new, we must be perfect at it first try. That's not how life works, you know? Learning things is a process. You're not immediately going to be perfect at everything you do. That's why we have skills. You know, skills are meant to be grown. You're not, if it was just perfect, then everybody would do it. And some people are very good at things first try. There's nothing wrong with that either. But if you're not, just know that that's not the norm, you know? The first time I tried to bake anything, it didn't come out great. And I started with the box mixes, you know? There's nothing wrong with those. They're very convenient. I still use them to this day. But just the fact of you've got to put eggs or water or milk or oil and you have to measure it and put it in there. Are we done? Oh, we're almost done. But yeah, the fact that you have to measure things, that is a good intro to baking. Just, you know, because it kind of gives you a little guide. It's like a paint by number for cooking. And you're not going to be perfect, and you might screw it up, and you might eat it, and it's disgusting. But you still made it. You know, you tried. That's what matters. And if it's super gross, well, you know for next time. So, all right, all we have left is the doors and 2 posts. Is it this door? This door. Oh, I see it. Look at that. That's gross. I left this door disgusting. Did that get it? Okay. Now 2 posts. Is it these posts? Oh. I see now. Oh gosh, I'm like caught on a fence here. Did that get it? Alright. 1 more post. It should be flashing wherever it is. Sometimes I can't see if it's flashing when I'm moving, so I kind of stop. It's this one. Okay. Where are you, dirty? Back here? No? Over here? Yes. There we go. We've done it, guys. This nice little old lady has her clean house back. Yeah. I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to keep playing this game. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it, but I really do enjoy this game. It's very satisfying. If you'd like to get it, I do believe it is on sale. Look, they're so grateful. Ma's down in the woods picking flowers, and Pops is muttering excitedly about another job he's got for you. Okay. Well, I'm game. Next time we'll either do a playground or a dirt bike. I'm not sure which one. If you have an opinion on it, feel free to leave a comment. Um, yeah, I don't care which one. So they're both going to be fun. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.